Does this sound like you? You picked out the most beautiful yarn, you found an amazing pattern, you put hours and hours in and knit an amazing pair of socks, you've washed them, you blocked them, and they're ready, except now what? Some questions you might be asking yourselves is, what shoes can I wear them with? How the heck do I wear them? How do I maintain them? Are they gonna look weird? Are they gonna feel uncomfortable? And that's why I'm here, to tell you, yes, you can and you should be wearing your hand knit socks. And in this video, I'm gonna show you exactly how to do it. Hey guys, I'm Natalie, and I've been on my sock knitting journey for a little over a year now, which is so crazy to think that it was around a year ago this time that I knit my first pair of socks, which were these ones right here. We've come a long way since then, although I still have so much to learn in terms of knitting socks and even styling socks. I feel like I definitely have learned a lot of things in this past year and have kind of come up with my own personal style in a way that I really like to wear and showcase the socks that I put hours and hours of work into, so of course I want the whole world to see them. So we're gonna go over just some pairs of shoes that I personally own and I wear with my hand knit socks quite frequently. Kind of show some examples of maybe how I might style them with some outfits and things like that. Also, towards the end, I'm going to include some pairs of shoes that I don't currently own right now because we're trying to stick to a budget. But I've either seen people style socks that way, or this is a way that I really want to style socks, and maybe one day I'll own them. All right, let's get right into it. So throughout this video, I'm gonna try to include either pictures or different clips or videos of times that I have styled these shoes with socks, and hopefully that helps give you a clear idea. I have knit, I'm not sure how many pairs of socks I've knit over the past year, probably like around 5 or 6 of them, but I've also been gifted some from my friend, so I do have more pairs of socks than that. And one pair of socks that I made, which were these colorwork socks, I actually gifted to my sister, so unfortunately they are no longer in my possession, but that is kind of what I am working with. All right, the first category of shoes that I want to start with are a category that I'm pretty sure most people have, so I think that it's super easy to style, and that is sneakers, trainers. I call them gym shoes because I'm weird and I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio. Tennis shoes, whatever you call these bad boys, these are great to wear with socks, believe it or not. And the reason why they're great is because when I was growing up, ankle length socks were the way to go. Like if you wore a pair of gym shoes, then you would wear them with ankle length socks, right? That's not the case anymore. People are venturing up. The socks are getting higher and higher and higher, which I love when it comes to hand knit socks because it's super easy to replace that Nike, that Adidas pair of socks with something that is personal and that you made with your 2 hands. These shoes right here, these are my Adidas Gazelles, which are in like a crazy yellow and pink. Now these are pretty crazy, so I would maybe pair them with a more neutral sock, or if I wanted to lean into the crazy, I have this amazing pink sunsetty socks that I could wear with these, and I feel like that would also be so much fun. When I wear my hand knit socks with sneakers, I just feel like super cool and like get that effortless cool girl kind of look. They're very comfortable to wear. I don't find that my feet get too hot. If anything, they might get a little sweaty, but I feel like that's just because I'm wearing shoes for hours and hours, not necessarily because of my hand knit sock. Just be aware of that, it is possible. There's a reason that people mostly wear hand knit socks in the winters, because you normally knit them with some sort of wool blend, which do keep your body quite warm. There are options, you can knit socks with cotton and different things like that, which will kind of give you different results. I'm a teacher, and so I'm always trying to find really cute, comfortable outfits because I'm on my feet a lot, and so I want to wear shoes that are comfortable, that are flat. So wearing something like this with the hand knit socks, it's like, yeah, here's a boring white pair of shoe that probably everyone has something similar to this, but with that little personality, with that little cuff sticking out, I think it works really, really well. Don't be afraid to start with stuff that you already have in terms of styling your socks, because bottom line, they're just a pair of socks. Like, you can wear them kind of how you would wear normal socks. So definitely start with something like this. All right, this next category is for all of my Croc lovers out there because yes, I do wear hand knit socks with my Crocs. Now, I only have one pair of Crocs and I know a lot of people might have multiple, and these ones are slightly platformed, which I love. I love a good platform. This is like, I'm going to a grocery store, I want a little pop of color, I'm wearing these. To be honest, I probably would literally wear these Crocs with this outfit I'm wearing right now, but then I would just have my hand knit socks as that personal touch, that like individuality that I crave when I get dressed every morning. It's not that I want to necessarily stand out, but I want to be wearing stuff that only I would be wearing. Like, it's very Natalie coded is kind of my brand. I definitely will wear them a lot with Crocs, and you can too. Highly recommend them. I do them normal and also in sport mode, and they all look amazing with them. Okay, these next pair of shoes have a similar vibe to the Crocs, and these are my knockoff Amazon UGG. I don't even know what these are called. Are they like a moccasin? I don't know, but you know what I'm talking about. These are platform ones, so comfortable, very warm in the winter. They're not great for walking long distance in, like my feet do start to hurt for that, but in terms of like cozy chill, they are great. Love wearing them with socks. They kind of have the same vibe to me as the Crocs, but these are like the warm version, like the winter version for my sock. Okay, this next category of shoes is probably kind of what people are expecting me to say. Oh, wear your hand knit socks with boots. And I just want to mention them because I do feel like it's very popular to wear thick socks with boots. But hot take, I actually don't do that often. I don't really like wearing my hand knit socks with boots because the boots are going to cover a lot of your socks. So you would have to be knitting quite tall socks to be able to see more than just the cuff sticking out. That's in terms of fashion, like wearing the socks to be able to see them. And that's kind of how I go. Like when I'm picking out an outfit with my socks, I want the socks to be seen. That might not be your vibe, and that is totally okay. Your vibe might be, I made these socks for pure comfort and practicability, to be practical, right? And so you're gonna wanna wear your socks with boots because they're super cozy. They will keep you warm, especially if you are, you live in warmer climates. Now, some boots are gonna have a little bit of a shorter ankle bit than others, and so you will probably be able to see more depending on how tall your boots are. So these are definitely a very practical thing to wear with your socks, but you do sacrifice the bit of maybe being able to see the socks. And like I said, that's really what I like. I like being able to see the socks. And so to be honest, I normally wear like normal machine made socks when I wear boots. Okay, I'm gonna be a hypocrite here for a second because I know I literally just said that I don't like wearing my hand knit socks with boots, but the reason I don't like them is because I can't see the socks. When those boots happen to be clear, that eliminates said problem. So these are probably the craziest pair of shoes that I have for my hand knit socks. And these are clear rain boots, and they're actually by the brand UGG, which to me is hilarious because I just don't see UGG making something like this, but well, I mean, they made it. I originally saw these boots for the first time on Charlotte Stone's page. If you don't know who Charlotte Stone is, she is the mastermind of colorwork socks. She made this book right here. She actually recently released a second book, which I'm dying to get my hands on, but like, so I saw these on her page with her wearing, I believe they were her goose socks with the clear boots, and I just thought that was the most fun thing ever. Also, I did happen to need a good pair of rain boots, so it ended up just working out. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I haven't really worn these much out in public. I have used them in a couple of videos or just like walking around my property. So I do want to kind of push myself and wear them in public with hand knit socks, but I think the reason why I haven't worn them is the one really good colorwork pair of socks that I made, I gave away to my sister, and those I would 100% wear out in public with these because they are like a piece of art. So I need to make another really fun colorwork pair of socks that I can wear, specifically ones that like go all the way to the toe that I can wear with these, because I feel like that would be the motivation. Like I need to wear these out in public. But they're super fun. They're very comfortable. I do get some problems with condensation on them, but nothing too crazy. I just kind of ignore it and it's not that big of a deal. Okay, we have saved the best for almost last, because technically I will talk about more, but the ones that I own, I've saved the best for last. When I say these are my favorite pair of shoes, these are my favorite pair of shoes, and specifically because the way that my hand knit socks look with them is immaculate. And these are platform Doc Marten Mary Janes. These are amazing. To be honest, I kind of bought them on a whim. I have a problem doing that. Like I see something pretty and I buy it, and I'm trying to get better at that. But there's this influencer that I followed and she was wearing these shoes in a video and I was like, oh wow, those are really cute. I could see those going with a lot of different things. And so I was able to find them, and I've never bought Doc Martens before, so I just like guessed on a size. I'm normally like an 8.5, 9. I ended up getting an 8 because I heard they run big. And they came in the mail and I just absolutely become obsessed with them, and I seriously have been wearing them so much. I'm so happy I made this investment in them. I mean, they are genuine leather. I mean, they are incredible. They are very heavy, so my legs do get a workout when I wear them, and it has taken some time for me to work them in a little bit because the leather was very stiff when I got it, and it is softening up quite a bit. These are just my favorite shoes ever. They look so good with everything, and the way the socks look in these little peepholes, and then also like on my ankle, you just get to see so much of the sock with these. And also, practical reasons for breaking these in, you want to wear thick socks. Like thin socks kind of hurt my feet when I wear these, so having the hand knit socks, having that little extra cushion, oh my gosh, is amazing. These were seriously one of the best pair of shoes that I've ever bought, and I'm so happy. Now apparently this model of shoes is actually kind of hard to find. I think I just got really lucky that when I saw that video, there were some in stock, and I actually bought them through Amazon, which is kind of weird, and I was able to get them. Now whenever I look them up, they always say they're unavailable, so I wonder if you maybe could find them secondhand or something like that. Even if you don't get these exact ones, just some sort of Mary Jane I feel like looks so good with socks. Just having the cutouts, it's just like so cutesy, but I feel like there's so many different ways that you can style it based on what your personal style is. So these are my absolute favorite. Love them, love them, love them, love them. Yeah, so good. Okay, let's now get into the portion of a couple pairs of shoes that I do not currently own, but one day I would love to. And there's really just kind of like 2 pairs of shoes on this list, and to be honest, they are all relatively in the same theme. The first one is just like a good pair of Birkenstocks clogs. I've never owned Birkenstocks before. Like I feel like Birkenstocks is like a little culty, and like I say that with great love, because the people who wear them like wear them constantly and will wear them until they die, which is amazing. You should be wearing your shoes until they die. I just have never owned a pair before. That is something I've been wanting to try, but I feel like I would just need to find like the right color, the right style. I think I would do the clogs, the Boston ones. I'm looking at the website right now. The Boston ones I like a lot. Like there's a Boston chunky one that looks good. Oh, Luttree? Those look interesting. Ooh, no, I actually hate those. I hate those. No, those are ugly. Okay. Never mind. Yeah, I think I would probably do some sort of like their Boston clog. And I think that looks really good with socks. Now, these are very, very similar, but I was literally looking at these pairs of shoes yesterday and I really wanted to buy them, but I've decided to wait it out a little bit. The Doc Marten Zebzag suede clogs, slingback platform mule. I don't know. What are they calling them? It's this thing right here. They come in lots of different colors. The color that I am very interested in is the Twilight purple, also the green, but I think if I had to choose between the two, I would do the purple just because I don't really have anything like that, and I think it would be really fun to style. So I definitely want to do my research a little bit more on them and figure out if they really are comfortable, because I want something that I can wear to work and I can be in all day. So if you own these shoes, please let me know below if you like them, because I just think they would look so cute, especially if I got the purple ones and then I made some sort of colorwork sock that had either colors that complemented it or even a little bit of that purple in there. I think that would be amazing. So I definitely want to add those kind of to my wish list. And I really do think I would wear them a lot. So maybe one day. I'm trying to do better at not impulse buying things. So we're gonna think on it for a little bit and maybe try to save up some money and then potentially buy them if I'm still interested after all of that. So I wanted to touch a little bit on just like maintaining your socks and different things like that. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I've knit socks for a year. So like these socks I've had now for a little over a year, and the only time I've washed them is when I blocked them for the first time. Like I haven't re-washed them, which I know sounds really, really nasty, but wool socks are a lot more durable than the machine socks that you're gonna be getting at Walmart. They can withstand a lot more like action and sweat and different things like that. Like that probably isn't normal to go a whole year. Like that's just me being lazy because I don't want to have to hand wash these. I do know that there are some creators, like I think the Crazy Sock Lady, she machine washes all of her socks, but she hand dries them or air dries them. But I'm also just like a little bit scared to do that. So I just need to have it like a sock washing day and wash all my socks and reblock them. In terms of wear, I do notice sometimes there will be a little bit of pilling on them, but I haven't had any problems with holes or anything like that. But if you do get holes in your socks, there are so many videos out there on how to mend them. Hand-knit socks are an investment. They're an investment of your time. They're an investment of money because yarn isn't cheap. Their upkeep can be an investment, but I feel like they're so worth it because the quality of them is so much better. You have your own personality knitting into it. You probably have pieces of your hair knitting into this, right? So I think they're definitely worth maybe those extra couple steps that you might have to take. So I need to have a communal sock washing day. Like I know that's nasty, 100%. Now, I have not worn these every single day in a year. I've maybe worn these like once every other month, maybe, if that, because I have lots of other pairs. So like the dirt has been spread among my different pairs. You should wash them. You should hand wash them. You do not have to wash them after every wear. I would maybe like, you know, I'm not even, if you notice that they look dirty, then wash them. That's what I'm gonna say to you, because they, like I said, the wool can withstand a lot more than normal socks that you might have in your drawer. Yeah, I hope this video has helped you get some inspiration on how you can wear your amazing hand-knit socks. If you are a sock knitter or any type of knitter, then please follow, or really any type of craft. I also love to crochet and sew and thrift and all the things like that. So click subscribe if that is something you're interested in. If you have worn hand knit socks before, let me know how you like to wear them, what shoes you like to wear, how you like to style them, different tips you have, maybe how you wash them and maintain them. That would also be really helpful. So just let me know in the comments. I would love to see what you have to say. But thank you for watching another video, and I will see you in the next one. If knitting socks are your thing, then I highly recommend you watch this video right here where I go over some products that I found to be really helpful for sock knitting. Or you can watch this video right here if you just need a couple more reasons to why knitting socks are the best. Love you guys and see you in the next one.